With their outstanding coloration and the iridescent scales that glimmer in the light, their ease of care and calm temperament, it's hardly surprising that the Boesemans Rainbowfish is so popular in the aquarium hobby. So let's take an in-depth look at the species itself and what you can do in the home aquarium so this beautiful fish will thrive. The Boesemans, or Boesemani Rainbowfish, scientific name across the screen because I can't pronounce it, are natively found in the Ayamaru lakes and streams of West Papua, Indonesia. Sadly, all rainbow fish found in these lakes and streams are now classed as endangered due to overfishing. It is estimated that 1 million fish per year are caught for the hobby, and this has had a contributing factor to a massive decline in the species. This has now left it sadly classified as endangered by the IUCN Red List. Later on in the video, we will take a brief look at what we can actually do to help turn this around. They tend to grow up to 3 to 4 inches, which is 7 to 10 centimeters. Males will grow slightly bigger than the females. They have a streamlined body shape with forked tail fins, which is tailored for the fast-moving environment in which they originate, and it helps them move through that water rapidly. It also possesses a dorsal fin that stretches down its back, and anal fins, and a pair of pelvic fins which help keep the fish balanced and help propel itself through the water. The most captivating part for the male Boesemans Rainbowfish are its iridescent scales and vibrant colours, which include blues, yellows, oranges and even purple. But sadly, the females are a little bit more subdued and they have a more silvery appearance. They are known to be a real social species and will gladly swim in schools of the same species. They are well known to be active swimmers and will explore their environment constantly. They will also engage with other schooling fish, not always the same species. So it's good to bear that in mind when you're choosing tank mates for them. Because their natural environment is lakes and streams, they do prefer dense vegetation and good flow in the water. When it comes down to the aquarium setup, rainbow fish will prefer a larger tank with loads of space for them to swim around and flex. Provide lots of plants, lots of rocks and wood, and give them plenty of hiding places in which they can retreat if they feel threatened by yourselves as you walk past, or any other fish in the aquarium. It is crucial that you try to replicate their natural environment as much as possible. It is extremely important to provide them with a stable water quality with temperatures from 72 to 82 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 22 to 28 degrees Celsius, a pH 6.5 to 8, and a GH of between 5 and 15. But most importantly, stability is the way forward. Boesemans rainbowfish are omnivores, which means in the wild they will gladly feed on small insects, crustaceans, algae and plant matter. So in the home aquarium, it is good to give them a mixed diet. The fluval bug bites range is a good quality dried food, and it's also good to throw in some frozen foods and some live foods. But also they do want green in their diet, so cucumber, courgette, crushed peas, even stinging nettles. They're all good things to feed your rainbow fish to give them that balanced diet that they require. When you're feeding greens to your fish, they will need a few minutes preparation beforehand. As for compatibility, rainbow fish are generally a peaceful species, so it can be kept with other peaceful species. It's always good to try and maybe mix them with other rainbow fish as they will interact, and also other schooling fish like cardinal tetras, because they will also interact with those as well. But just bear in mind that a rainbow fish's diet does consist of crustaceans. So if you're thinking of putting shrimp and snails into the aquarium with your rainbow fish, think again, because that will just be an expensive diet for your fish. Breeding rainbow fish is relatively straightforward, as long as you supply them with a heavily planted aquarium or spawning mops. In the morning light, your rainbow fish will deposit eggs either into the plants or onto the mops. Just remember though that rainbow fish have no responsibility for parenting whatsoever. So if you want those eggs to survive, it would be advised to move them into another aquarium. If breeding rainbow fish is something that you choose to do, then you are actively fighting against the extinction of this species. They are classed as endangered on the IUCN Red List, and this is mainly due to overfishing and obviously changes to their environment. So what else can we do apart from breeding them ourselves? What else can we do to try and eradicate the extinction of this species? Well, maybe if you can look at buying farmed rainbow fish rather than wild. And there are plenty of conservation groups out there that are trying to eradicate this problem. But most importantly, if you can buy farmed rainbow fish, then that will lower the demand for wild rainbow fish in the hobby and hopefully in time turn the problem round. The best thing we can do for our Boesemans rainbow fish is try to keep them healthy, and that can be done by keeping those water parameters stable and offering them a great mixed diet. And as I said, rainbow fish do eat greens. So if you want to know how to prepare greens and other foods for your rainbow fish, then watch this video next, and I will see you there. Bye now.